So I like the spaciousness of this one, and I like the solidness of this one. But which one's better? There's only one way to find out. Fight! What I've got for you today is two tents by Naturehike. Very similar size and weight in the packaging, but very different when you put them up. And we're going to do a little challenge. Which one is the best? The Cloud Peak or the Opalus 2? Let's get both these tents up and then we can see which one I'm keeping and which one's going on eBay. Okay, we've got the two tents pitched next to each other. So you've probably seen this before, the Cloud Peak 2. It gets used a lot, it's got a good reputation. You see them quite a lot on YouTube, but you don't often see the Opalus 2. So I'm interested to see which one comes out on top here. Pitching goes to the Opalus 2. That was a lot easier. That was quite fiddly. The tent hangs from these poles. So you've got to get the poles, sort of hold on to it with one hand, get the clips on. So you'll notice the Opalus 2 only comes with one door, which is on the left hand side. Whereas you've got two doors with the Cloud Peak. I love the colour coded poles for the Opalus 2. And just look how long this thing is. It is huge. That's the only thing, you're not going to fit it in any tight spots. Whereas the Cloud Peak does take up a lot less room. For the heights, the Cloud Peak wins it. But this is nice and low profile, so it should still be stable in the wind. So inside the Cloud Peak 2, you've got a porch either side. It's only small, but it's enough. Now someone's told me that they've changed the zips on these, so it's like a J style zip instead of a T. But it opens all the way around that side, and that side just opens a small bit. It is a true two-person tent because each person's got their own porch. So you could have one this side, one the other side. There's also plenty of room to sit up. No crouching needed at all in this. So inside the Opalus 2, you've got a massive porch, but it's a bit of a squeeze to get in. You can see it's the same colours as the Cloud Peak. You've got the green, brown on the floor and yellow, and it's about a quarter nylon, 3/4 mesh, which is great when you need lightweight, but not so good in cold weather. So I've put you at the bottom of the porch there, which is absolutely miles away. So you can see there is massive space. Now, where you do compromise is the head height. So you can see him slouching a bit here. An easy solution, because this inner is quite far away from the outer. Just pull those out the way, and then you've got loads of room. I'll show you the porch size difference in that. To be fair, I've put you at the back of the porch in the Cloud Peak 2, and you can see that there's not a lot of room at all. But loads of head height. The vents in this are on the ceiling, and you've got this cap to cover them. One thing I cannot stand about this tent: if it's raining, this needs to stay completely closed at all times, because the top here is directly above the inner. So if you've got this door open, even the top zip, if you've got the top zip open, still drips down into the inner, sorry. Whereas obviously if it's raining in this, it's not going to go in that inner tent, is it? You're going to stay a lot drier in this thing and have room to move about when it's raining. The vents on this are at the back and the front. You can seal them down like that with Velcro. And there's the other one. So it's a long old beast compared to that, which is very compact. A good point about Naturehike, they always give you the correct amount of pegs. You'll find with a lot of tent manufacturers, they won't give you quite enough pegs so they can claim a lower weight. The way they get around this though, they don't include the pegs, guy lines or footprint in the weight. So that is something to look out for if you're concerned about it. So the weight of the Opalus 2 is this, and the weight of the Cloud Peak is this. Material looks exactly the same, but it's not. This is 15D and that one is 20D, which is how they've got away with making this a little bit lighter. So a company called Opalus sent me the Opalus 2 for free to review. They've got a really good website and it only took 2 to 3 days to arrive, and it could be 1 or 2 weeks if you order it from AliExpress. I'll put Opalus' website link below. They've got a lot of good tents on there, Naturehike 3FUL, and well worth checking out. So let me know in the comments which one you think won this tent off and which one I should be sticking on eBay.